And we are live right here, Boston Rock Radio. Wayne Benson with you. And tonight is a brand new, they're just parking the bus. This guy's, he just likes to horn. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. This is the debut show for the Rockin Road Trip, which is a virtual tour that myself and my co-host Neely will be taking across the United States, stopping at different towns, cities, and hooking up with some bands and find out what's going on with them. And tonight, we have, on this show, we're visiting the city of Baltimore. And we're going to be hanging out with Anoxia, we're going to be with Carbonstone, and we're going to be with the guys from Silvertung. So, without further ado, Neely, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, Wayne. Good to hear your voice.
Yes, it's been a little bit, I think, a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, it has. Yeah. We missed this Monday.
Yeah, it's, shit happens and you just try to roll with it and keep things going and, move on to the next show, as they say. So, yeah, we got a big show. I'm pretty excited. This stop right here is obviously is a big stop for us because we have Carbonstone, who's sitting in the top 25, has been there for a while, is actually in the Hall of Fame for over 8 weeks at number 1. We have Anoxia, who has been in the top 10 for weeks and still hanging around, both bands, and it's pretty cool to see that, and they both got some great tunes that are out there. And we're going to be bringing Crystal from Anoxia up on stage, and she can come up here and we'll sit here and chat for a little bit and find out what's going on with her and the band. So let me see here. Let me get that set up. She should be getting a little invite right about now. Hopefully there she comes. Hey.
I'm so new to this.
Are you? You're doing good, though. You're doing good. I can hear your voice, so that's a good thing. Tell Corey to stop laughing.
Rookie.
He's laughing over there. His turn will come.
So I didn't really predispose.
He's in the living room. I can hear him laughing from here.
Exactly how this is going to work. This isn't really like a formal interview. We're hanging out.
Yeah.
We're chatting.
Neely, are you? You sound like you're pretty far away.
Really?
Yeah. Just a bit.
He's probably on the toilet.
Shh! Don't tell nobody.
I'm in my studio. I hope
That's even worse.
Do I sound any better?
Yeah, he sounds like he's got like in a hallway.
Yeah, you sound like you're far away for some reason.
Man, I was worried about my squeaky chair.
Oh, let it squeak, man.
Can you hear me and it's just reverberant or?
No, it's just you sounds like you're just far away.
Okay. I don't have a quick fix for that right now.
That's all right. All right, I can. I'm getting you a little bit better. So.
Okay.
So Crystal, Anoxia, badass, kicking ass, and we're very excited to have you here tonight for just like it's not formal at all. It's just going to be tell us what's going on. You got a brand new video and track that's out that is just kicking ass, and I'm getting nothing but just super good response from it. So very exciting.
He's making faces at me at the door. Get out. Yeah, it's been fun. Actually, this was all Corey's idea, to be honest with you. Anoxia really hasn't been doing much. It's just been me for like the past 7 years. And we went in the studio and I did Resurrection first and then kind of just hung loose for a while. And Corey's like, you really should do this song. I said, no, that's blasphemy. I can't do that. He's like, no, you got to do it. And he played it one night in the kitchen and he's like, yeah, you're going to do it. I started singing it. He's like, yeah, you're going to do it. So I did it.
That's so awesome. So awesome.
Yeah,
and look where it is. Look where you're going. I mean, you have followers.
I was not expecting. No, I was not expecting this. This is crazy.
It's not crazy. I mean, you have a great band. Everybody loves your music, and the videos are just crazy. I love just seeing the little bleeps that show up here and there, and then you guys put them together, and I go, oh shit, that's how it's going to work. And that's cool because Dreams was very cool. I remember seeing the little pic when they were throwing the throwing the gasoline on the fire. I was like, holy shit, this is going to be something. And then next,
oh my God, that was a one take. That was a one take or lose it all.
Yeah, you did it. You did it. I mean, it's a great video. I think.
Thank you.
You know, it's got some great response, like I said. So, what's going on with Anoxia? Where is things gonna kind of head? Do you have any idea yet? Are you still working that out?
I don't think I think everybody's kind of just working things out. I don't think anybody really knows where anybody's going right now. I think we're all just kind of putting the feelers out there. I wish I could say that there was a plan, but it seems like every time somebody gets a plan, it just gets crashed.
I know. Yeah, it's tough. It's
it is. This is the new normal, and I'm just kind of trying to ride the wave like everybody else, I think, and just trying to be creative and do whatever I can to keep the dream alive, I guess. No pun intended.
It's working because I can remember when I was talking with Neely and he says, have you heard of Anoxia? And I said, no. He goes, really? He goes, well, I'm just gonna say this. This is Corey's wife. And I go, she's in a band? Let me hear it. And he gave me the link to Resurrection. I'm like, oh, I need to have that song.
Oh, I appreciate it.
And then
That's
it took off from there, and it stayed. I mean, people just listening, all over the world. I mean, they're listening and they're just jumping in. I'm watching, I do see your, Facebook numbers are going up some, so that's a good thing. And
that's great. That's awesome.
And you're sitting in the top 25 for weeks because people just love it, and then you come out and you drop Dreams.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just crazy.
It's definitely it's a different pace from, what I'm used to, because we both took a hiatus for a while, and it was so fast paced, and I have a huge history with even Silvertung and Carbonstone previously to this hiatus, and we were all just kicking ass, and then everything just came to a halt. So we're all old guys now.
You know what? But your passion and your music never dies. Because
never.
It always stays with you.
That's who you are, yeah.
And you just have to, sometimes, certain things will ignite it, and then, you're off on a little trip for a little bit.
Absolutely.
And, until you find your path, your roadway that you want to go down, you take it as it comes.
Absolutely.
Because
it's therapy. It's all therapy.
It's great for you. It's great for your listeners. It's great for my listeners. And, people just thrive off of new music. And
hell yeah.
You drop Dreams just right, boom. I mean, it's almost like it, was meant to come out right at that time. So that's
great.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to get her to hear it. I've been tagging her everywhere.
I know. I've been doing the same, but as you say, you never know if somebody's listening.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know, and hopefully it gets to that point. Yeah, don't give up because it's just...
Absolutely.
We'll keep pushing and pushing. So, do you think there's anything else down the pipeline, or are we just going to...
absolutely.
Nice.
Oh, I'm going to keep... Yeah, I'm working on something now, and, we're just going to keep going in, keep pedal to the metal, and see what happens.
Nice. Well, I'm very excited for you. I know that the listeners and the fans are too, because as soon as they started hearing these songs, they were all just very excited. And obviously it shows because you're constantly being requested. And,
awesome.
That's pretty cool to see. And it just shows that, you take the little break, but you're not forgotten. People are still right there and they jump right back on. It's, everybody has to, take that road every once in a while because
it's a great feeling. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is. It's super exciting to see. And I'm glad that, Dreams is out there, and, we'll push that. We'll keep things running and going until you come out and, get ready to drop another goodie on our doorstep. And
hopefully soon. Soon.
Well, we'll be here, and you can expect, whatever you need from us, we'll give you. So that's
awesome. You guys have been great.
Greatly appreciated. So if wanted you to tell everybody where they can probably find you, and we can play your latest song, Dreams.
Oh my God, we're everywhere. We're YouTube, we're Spotify, Apple Music, Facebook, Twitter. I'm on Instagram, but I'm a little bit of a makeup slut too. So I like to do my little personal thing on Instagram. It's not just dedicated to my music. So
that's okay.
I'm all kinds of things. You can find me everywhere. I'm around. Just look me up.
That's awesome. Well, don't go anywhere. Hang around.
I'm here.
We can chat a little bit after we get done with the other bands. But right now, you're listening to Boston Rock Radio. This is brand new debut show for the Rockin' Road Trip, which is a virtual tour with myself and Neely from Carbonstone. We're going to be traveling around and grabbing some bands, just have like an informal sit down, play some music, and move on to the next city. So right now, we're going to jump into a brand new single that is come out by Anoxia, and there's also a video that is out there. It's called Dreams. Check it out right now. Here it comes, Boston Rock Radio. We'll be back.
Now there you go again. You said you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? And it's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost, and what you had and what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say the women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you know. Now here I go again. I see the crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams and have you any dreams you like to send. Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost, and what you had, oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You know. You will know.
That is Anoxia with Dreams, featuring Steep Steps right here on Boston Rock Radio. We are live. We're live in Clubhouse. I have my co-host Neely with me, and this is the Rockin' Road trip right here on Boston Rock Radio, which is a virtual tour we're going to be taking around the United States and picking up different bands. Tonight you're hearing from Anoxia, Carbonstone, and Silvertung, so don't go anywhere. I have Crystal up on stage right now, and that's just a crazy good song. So that was awesome.
Thank you.
So congrats to you for that. In my own opinion, I'm not a Fleetwood Mac person, but your version, yes, I can take that. I like your version more so. So you're in. You're in with me.
It was great seeing it to come together because I tell you, it was. I had no idea how we were going to do that, how we were going to pull that off, but
you
get
did.
into the studio.
You did.
Get
You
into
got
the studio.
any bloopers from the video?
I'm waiting on one right now. Actually, TJ has a really good one. I was supposed to get that last week, and he hasn't sent it yet. We did the smoke bomb scene, and the smoke bombs ran out, so we all just started dancing out of nowhere, and it was pretty great. But I haven't seen it yet, and I know we have a little clip of it, but that's all we have. So I can't wait to post that.
All right, cool.
The guys are definitely grooving a little bit more than I was, but yeah,
that's okay. Where did this take place? Where were you? Because it looks pretty desolate there.
About 15 minutes north of Westminster. Where was that at? A friend of ours, they just bought a house not too long ago, and it was their backyard.
Yeah, the neighbors
were
going, who's moved in next door?
Oh, it was loud. It was really loud. So
that's awesome.
But it was awesome. They cleaned out their entire, they made a whole trail down there. And actually the night before, me and my son had gone down there, and there was a huge fire already built. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I felt like a total movie star that day. It was great.
Excellent.
He built me a throne out of just logs that were laying around last minute. It was just unreal, unbelievable.
It worked.
Totally awesome.
Worked. Good job. Good job to you all. That was very cool. Neely, any questions coming from you, my friend?
Well, first of all, I was there for the video.
Yeah, oh yeah. He made me feel amazing that day. It was great.
And the fire scene with the igniting, that wasn't the only thing that was like the stars aligned and the shots. There were so many perfect shots. And I've said this before on Clubhouse, on Boston Rock Radio. I'm actually kind of jealous because that video turned out really, really good.
Thank you.
You were talking about the conversation that you had with Corey in the kitchen, and he was like, "Yeah, you're doing this."
Yeah. We were just having
Corey and yourself, and actually myself, have all three at various times have said something to the general effect of, "Yeah, that's happening." In that kitchen, I don't know. There's something about that kitchen that's where Corey and I decided, "Yep, this album's going to be called Dark Matter."
Yeah, that's where that. Yep, the kitchen has a lot of energy in it. That creative energy that comes out of it. Very much so.
Turn your nose to Corey now that you outrank us.
What's that?
Nose to Corey now that you outrank us.
Oh yeah, right.
You're doing good. I am still getting some feedback, Neely, that people can just barely hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, you just sound,
I just want to let you know. I don't want you to, if you have to. When we do the next song, you can probably, if you want. Well, it depends on how hard it is to fix it. If you want to, you can just jump out and you can jump back in.
Well, let me try something here right now. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Do I sound any better?
Negative.
Ugh.
You just sound far away for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I'm in my studio and it's reverberant. Unfortunately, I haven't treated it yet.
That's okay. We don't hear that, but you just sound kind of faint. But it's still rocking, man. I can hear you.
I've been in this same room in Clubhouse with you before, and you've told me I sounded great. This is the first time I've gotten a complaint.
Yeah. Always, right? It's what happens, man. It just, Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, you guys all sound great.
Yeah. I can hear you if it's just you talking. You're okay, but it is kind of low.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, guess what? I want to thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Don't go anywhere. You can stay up. You
Absolutely.
can stay up here, or you can drop down below. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. All you got to do is wherever you're sitting, just make sure you mute your mic. That way, any of your feedback won't come into Corey's, and we won't have a little stereo effect.
Gotcha.
Everybody will be there. If you're just tuning in, we are live, Boston Rock Radio. This is the debut show of the Rockin' Road Trip, which is a virtual tour that Neely and myself are going to be taking across the United States, finding all kinds of bands to sit down just for an informal chat, maybe play some music, hang out, and just find out what's going on in the music scene for the bands. Crystal from Anoxia is up on stage now. We just heard her song Dreams, and you can find out more about her. Just head on over to her Facebook page. You can check her out on YouTube. She's got a fantastic video that just come out, and you might want to check that out. Coming up on the stage, we are going to bring Corey from the band Carbonstone, and he can come up here and we can rag on him now, right, Crystal?
That's right.
Oh, you're good there. There you are, Neely.
Okay, so it's funny because I got kicked out of the room and I jumped back in, and okay.
You're 100% solid.
Good.
All right, let's.
There was an echo too that's gone now.
Yes. All right, we're going to bring Corey here from Carbonstone. If you don't know about them, well, I don't know what to tell you because they have been killing it on the station. They have been awarded the Hall of Fame on Boston Rock Radio for staying at the #1 spot with their track AM Trauma. 8 weeks sitting at #1, which is pretty badass. Hush is doing very well itself. And also a couple of others that are out there. My Own Summer is just a badass song, and we're gonna play that a little bit later, so you'll get to hear that because that's got some crazy stuff in it. It's very cool. So Corey, what's up, man?
Hello, what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. We're just enjoying the time, the show. I'm glad that you get to come out here and hang out with us, both you and Neely, obviously, and Crystal, and it's like you guys are together. It's like it's a whole package right there. You know what I mean? When you guys,
the music never ever stops.
Yes. How cool is that? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, when you got two great bands that are just thriving, and you got listeners just wanting more and more and more. That's, hats off to you guys. That's just a great thing.
We appreciate it. There's definitely a lot of chaos involved, obviously.
Yeah, there is. But, it's good chaos. It keeps you busy. It keeps your mind going in the music trail. And, we get to get all the good stuff when it's all done. It comes out here. So AM Trauma has been kicking ass here. So congrats to that. And, it's doing well over in the 228. It's doing well in other places. You guys are just all over the place. There isn't anybody. You're sitting out there on the foundation charts. Hopefully, we can get you into the Billboard area soon and pump some stuff out there. But you guys are just killing it. You got a great sound. Everybody loves the tunes and, very excited for more new stuff to be coming, even though I got the whole album I can listen to, but...
Yes, you do. We are actually a little bit of info here for the world. We are going back into the studio this Saturday, actually.
Yes.
So we have some new stuff already in the works, and for anybody that follows us or our fan group, the Traumatics, we have a huge challenge going on right now. Actually, it's a Color My Hair challenge. And yeah, so it's totally for the upcoming music video we're going to be filming next month, and we're letting the fans decide what color my hair is.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what's going on in there right now. A little crazy fun game we're doing.
Well, that's cool. What color is it right now?
Right now, leading is green, and that is AM Trauma.
Nice.
What color is your hair currently?
My hair is actually it's natural right now.
Really?
There's no dye in my hair at all. Yes.
Wow.
So it's salt and pepper.
Hey, we're all there, brother. Right. We're all there.
Hell yeah.
It's all good. So, tell us a little bit what's up, what's going on with, maybe some new stuff that you guys be doing. I mean, everybody's pretty excited to find out what, you guys are up to next, for as much as you can get into. I mean, it's, new music is always a great thing for me when you guys come out with it. And, seeing how all the other stuff has just been booming and getting great results and traction at all the stations, really. You guys are just been killing it. So that's just an awesome thing.
So obviously, like I said, new music, and that's coming out sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing a lot of behind the scenes work of trying to get shows booked up for this year, but stuff's starting to happen again with COVID, and
Yeah.
tours are getting canceled left and right, and we didn't book any crazy kind of tour this year specifically for that reason. And now that seeing all these bands are canceling, I'm actually thankful we didn't go that route.
Yeah.
It sucks, man. I saw that Static X just completely canceled their entire tour this year and postponed it to 2023. That was a couple hours ago. So
Yeah, you don't. Nobody knows. It's just a kind of a scary time on top of what we've already been through, and people just want to get on and get into the music and get back to where they were. And the only if there is a light, is just all the great music that has come out of the pandemic that I've received. There's just so much of it. It is just incredible the amount of music that has been generated during those times. They were put to good times by a lot of the bands, and the music's out there and taking over the airways. But people want to see the bands now. They want to get out there and hang out with them, and
party.
Yeah, and they would seeing Carbonstone is somebody's just waiting for that to be happening. So hopefully that'll get to a point of where everything happens. I'm sure it's going to probably be kind of local for a bit until things get to the time of moving out of state.
That's where it'll start. Yeah.
Yeah. We promise we will at least be playing a show within the next 3 months.
Yeah.
I promise that. I can promise everybody that.
Nice.
So, I mean, we're being cautious as a matter of practicality, not really being alarmist per se. So if things start to get normal soon, we're on it, man, because we need to get in front of some warm bodies. We have an addiction just as much as the people in the crowd do to the live music. To be
It's been 7 years since we played a show as Carbonstone.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man. And just look what you guys are doing now, just from doing the online stuff, and you're keeping all your fans engaged. You're out there all the time. You're always on social media. There isn't anybody that doesn't know who Carbonstone is, along with Crystal and Anoxia. It's just you guys are doing a great job as far as keeping your music up front, letting people know what's up, and keeping them entertained so that they're just waiting for the shows, but they're happy with what's coming out in front of them now. So that's cool.
Yep, and like you said earlier, just if the best we can do is keep funneling out new music for everybody, like that's what we will keep doing.
Yeah, no, that's a very cool thing. Now, AM Trauma was sitting at number one for probably it was at least 8 weeks that you guys are up there, and it's still holding in the top 25, doing very well. It isn't just like fizzling away. You guys are down at number 13 now, the crazy good number 13.
Yep.
And that's
my lucky number.
Yeah, to see that it works. So, that's tell me a little bit about that song, because that song is just like crazy good. I mean, they all are, but that one's seemed to resonate with a lot of the listeners, and it's kept it up there for a while. So, it's hard to keep it out of the request queue. It just pops up all the time. So.
That song actually initially was born through a riff that I literally woke up in the middle of the night and I heard the riff just blasting in my head, and which typically never happens to me. So I ran out of the bedroom and pulled my phone out and replicated it on the guitar and recorded it. Yeah. So a couple hours later, when I woke back up, I said, "Man, this song's really speaking to me. So I need to finish it now." So built the whole structure there, and I believe Neely came over 2 days later, maybe a day later.
Yeah, and we hammered out the rest of the arrangement. Yeah.
Yeah, the breakdowns. What we worked on was the breakdown, and the song was done, and the lyrics happened same day as that. And I mean, it's really cool when a song like that can just pull itself together, and you don't have to do any work. It just speaks to you, and it just happens. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, well, that's why it's sat at number one for so long. I think everybody just was, every time I was like, maybe it'll be this week. I'm like, holy cow! No, they're pushing, and Hush isn't far behind it. Obviously, it's another crazy good song, and and people are loving that just as much, and that's doing great. Over at the 228 and some of the others. I mean, it's doing great here too. And we've been playing a little bit of My Own Summer. Which is that's just badass, man. That's just crazy good, and everybody's digging into that. So I mean, you guys got some great you got traction on 3 great songs, so that's pretty awesome. And then once you get out in front of the crowd, they're just going to be ripping you guys apart and not going to let you leave.
It's going to be great, man. Like that, I cannot wait to get that energy out there on the stage again. Yeah, it's been so long.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, and are you guys going to be? Do you have videos already in your thinking for the new stuff, or is that still off a bit?
For the new song that we're getting ready to record this weekend, absolutely. I've been spending time at my shop getting ready for it, setting up lighting rigs, and waiting to find out what color we're going to set it to.
Hashtag Traumatics, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That works. So you guys, now I know it's Dan, right? Dan, how do you say his last name?
Kroll.
Who's the bassist.
Yep.
Now, how did that all come together with all you guys? Is it more of, are you guys all in town? I know that Neely's near you, but how about the others?
Dan is actually from back in the day. He was the original bass player in Anoxia.
Jeez. Crazy.
So that's how I know Dan. So with the inactivity with Anoxia and all that was happening with Carbonstone, Crystal and I, we pitched over to Dan, and Dan said, "Sure, I'll join Carbonstone. Hell yeah!" And so he joined us. Yeah. So he's obviously still doing work in Anoxia as well.
Yes. Well, you all have a part in some of it in some fashion.
Including myself. I occasionally aid in the writing process for Anoxia.
Just keeping it in the family.
Yeah, that all works, because every time you guys dress up in your videos, I'm always looking for a little bit of skin so I can see tattoos to see who that is.
You're ruining things.
I have to. I'm like, well, who the hell is that? Some bitch. You guys are good.
I painted our hands in the Dreams video. I'm like, look, you can't see your tattoos.
See? Damn it.
Yep.
You're ahead of me. That's okay. That's all right. You'll slip up. I'll get one. I'll do a screen freeze right there.
So Wayne, check this out. So here's the running joke with both these bands. For some reason, we always film music videos outdoors when it's winter time and it's freezing.
Nice. Well, that's good though, because you guys have one hell of a fire, man. Jesus, that was.
Dude, we were dying for the fire scene for that Dreams video because we were all frozen, dude. We were like, let's just hurry up and film this scene so we can get the fire lit.
Now, how did you throw a flare in there? How did that come about?
Oh, he just threw gasoline.
That was gasoline, man.
Yeah, I saw that. So you just
fire inside of it already.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
That was cool. Well, it showed up well. I mean, that was the whole thing. And then you had the, right by where you guys were sitting, there was all the flames and, or is that...
It was nice and toasty. I was happy.
I said, that's it. This is how I'm dying. This is it. This is how I'm going.
Yeah. Well, you could have to ask your friends if you come over. Their neighbors are probably like, I don't know who moved in next door, but...
they got creepy gothic masks.
Yeah, they're running around in the woods out there. There's something wrong.
Corey and fire always end badly.
I'm sure that fire lasted.
Dude, Neely, you're right.
Yeah.
I have previous video from like 10 years or more ago of Corey walking through a burning stack of pallets.
Jesus. Wow. So,
good times, Wayne.
Yeah, I bet. It sounds awesome. So Neely, you playing the bass, is that do you play anything else in there? Where is
I don't play bass. I play guitar. I mean, I do play
your guitar. Dan is the bass. I'm sorry. Yeah. So is that your preferred instrument?
Yeah, that's my mainstay.
Yeah.
I've been playing guitar for, Christ, I'd have to think about how old I am.
Don't tell anybody.
Just say 100 years. Just say 100 years.
100 years, yeah.
100 years.
Over 30 years.
Yeah, nice. Well, it shows. It's just the music is just I can't say enough. Just killer. You know, I love listening
Just
to you
don't give
guys.
him a stool.
You know, don't give him a stool.
Don't give him a stool.
Uh-oh. Is there a story behind that?
He'll sit down.
Oh, dang. So, where is the rest? So you have Dan.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Where do the drums come in?
Well,
we're still working on that.
Yeah, the drummer, he's digital for now, but we have an actual live drummer for when we actually go to play live.
That's nice. I mean, it's just
yes.
You guys,
as well
man.
as the second guitarist, who is our video producer, also TJ Darpino,
Yes.
who is
He was
also
also
a guitarist for
Anoxia.
Anoxia.
See, you guys going to have to go on tour together.
Well,
yes.
Right.
That's just the way that it's going to work, because everybody's going to want to see both bands anyway. So I think that would be fitting that you guys just jump out there together and do your thing, and hopefully that gets to come soon. I don't know. I wish I could predict that, but it's very scary right now for a lot of people, and people just don't want to take the chance of heading too far away from home. Stay close, keep your local friends all happy with the music that's out there, and I'm sure they'll enjoy it. So why don't we do this? Everybody just hang out for a bit. I'm going to play My Own Summer. Is that cool with you guys?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Because it's a badass song, and I think, all the listeners want to hear that now. If you're just tuning in, we're live, Boston Rock Radio. This is the debut show of the Rockin' Road Trip with myself and my co-host, Neely Johns from Carbonstone. We're going to be touring all the different little towns and cities from here and everywhere, and coming up, and who knows where we'll be next. Depends on where the bus driver wants to go. I guess if I was him, I'd be heading away from the snow. But, go wherever you go, because there's badass music all over the United States. Right now, we're going to hear some brand new music. Well, it's not really brand new, but it's brand new for right now, and it's called My Own Summer. This is Carbonstone, Boston Rock Radio. We'll be right back.
Tell me when
right there live. That is Carbonstone with the track called My Own Summer. Shove it. And you're listening to Boston Rock Radio. We're live. We're live on Clubhouse. We have a big room filled with a bunch of cool people and a whole bunch of band people hanging out. And we're hanging with Anoxia, Carbonstone, and Silvertung, who will be coming up later. And we'll actually in a little bit. Speed's hanging out in the crowd. And so that's just a crazy badass song, guys. I don't know.
A lot of fun. It was a lot. I've been wanting to do that for a very long time.
Dude, the screams are just crazy. They're crazy.
Yeah,
that was the guest.
Yeah, we had a special guest on that track with us as well. Yep.
Really? Well, we like that. I mean, that was just it's funny because I went to a metal show this past weekend, and they were all doing the scream, and I just sit there and I'm in amazement just on how people can talk after they got done doing that. You know, it's just like, holy crap, man! How the hell do you do that shit? I talked the whole night at the show, and the next day, my voice is hush, and you guys are screaming and yelling, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. I guess that's where the talent comes in, right? So, how did that song come about? And was it you've always wanted to do that?
I've literally always wanted to do that, and long before Neely and I joined back up, I was so close to doing it on my own, and just the stars didn't line up for it. So, I mean, I've been wanting to do it for years. So to actually have that finally, be done, fully complete, and out there, and especially, being on radio stations like Boston Rock, that is absolutely incredible.
It's requested, man. It's people are like, dude, if they just kill that song, you got to play it again. I'm like, yep, we'll do it, and we got it on there. I says, but you can listen. You guys just got, you're just killing it with the other songs, and you throw another one in there, and they're like shocks. It's just like boom. Then all of a sudden the request bucket is filling up like boom, 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 boom. As soon as I throw out another song,
that's awesome.
That's a great thing. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I think I played Doc Matters a couple of times just to throw it out there. And they know as soon as your shit comes on, man. I'm telling you, they know. It's like they're like, oh, he's playing another song, And
it's absolutely incredible. But I got to do the shout out to Mr. JT. JT was the backing screams on My Own Summer, and JT is a longtime Carbonstone fan that reached out to me about 2 years ago, and I didn't know who he was prior to that, and ever since that. He's been really, really active in helping the team. Nice. So I said, "Hey, man, would you want to do the honor and help me with My Own Summer?" And he was like, "Oh my God, yeah!" And he really killed it, man. Helping out, helping the fans out and everything, and he really slayed that song with us.
Yeah, he did. It's just awesome, man. I mean, it's just another
do it in person.
Another kill track. Yeah, I would love to see that live.
Yes, that'd be awesome. That's on the list. We will be playing that live this year, I promise.
Yes. Plus, and you also on that album, Doc Matters, Crystal's on a song. Would you also that I played that was one of my favorites?
Ruh-roh.
We got her. I said you can't hide that voice nowhere. I knew exactly as soon as she was.
Carbonstone album she's been on.
Huh?
This is not the first Carbonstone album.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I heard, I said, I think I messaged you, and I said, wait a minute, she's on. This is Crystal's on here.
Yes, she did.
She's not going to hide. You can't hide, Crystal. You can't do that.
Yeah.
No. That's there's just so much great music that's on that album, and to be able to just share it, and all the listeners want to they want to get their pieces, but.
He really poured his heart out into this one. I said, you know what? Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck topping this one. Have fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's just awesome. It's very, very cool to, especially, things are just, booming. I mean, in a time where the times are now, to have a lot of radio success. I mean, you guys will be playing on the internet radio stations. You're playing on terrestrial radio stations. You're known all over, all the way to Nebraska. I mean, Father, it just keeps going, man. People know who Carbonstone is, and Jerry over at Don't Kill the Vibe has been a big pusher also. So, it's your hard work is just awesome, and it's great to see that things pay off for that. with all your listeners being able to, constantly request and hear your cool tunes. So congrats to that.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much, man.
So coming up, we're going to have Speed from Silvertung, and
Yes.
but not before we let you guys tell everybody where they can find you guys, and what's up.
Go ahead, Neely.
As Crystal said regarding Anoxia, all of the usual places. If you go to carbonstone.net, on the homepage is a link to our big cartel merch store. And then, of course, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We might still have a MySpace floating around. I don't know.
We don't promote MySpace, Neely.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing?
Pandora, Spotify, of course, YouTube
All the
Music,
platforms. Amazon
Music, all those places.
Yeah, you're everywhere. You are. That's good. It's good, and everybody knows that. So, So if you want to find out more, you know where to find Carbonstone. You know where to find Crystal from Anoxia. We'll find you.
I'm hiding under the
Yeah, and you can.
closet.
Yes, you can go over to Boston Rock Radio. You can go up into that left corner up there, and you can continue requesting their music because it is just so good. So congrats to both you guys. It's just awesome to have you. I'm glad that you guys had a chance to, we got a chance to sit down and talk. And me and, Neely were, trying to come up with something. And then, this works out perfect because the amount of talent that is across the United States is just awesome. And you guys are our first stop. So, hey, that's very cool.
Honor.
Yes, thank you so much, both of you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, Neely, where are we going to be stopping next on our trip? Do you have any idea?
Next month, it's going to be Wednesday, February what? What was that? Making me pull up my calendar now.
That's okay, because I'm writing it down.
Oh, okay.
He knows the bus driver better than I do. So
It's February 16th.
nice.
February 16th, we will be in Greenville, South Carolina.
There you go.
And while we are there, we are going to be hanging out with Cutthroat Susie.
Yay!
Yeah, a war to
Hell
win.
yeah.
Who was the other one?
A war to win.
Okay.
Or to win.
And Redefined, I have screened their track, but I don't believe you have gotten it yet.
Is that? I'm not sure. I thought I might have that already.
Maybe.
I could check for you if you want to. I'm pretty sure I do, actually.
But they're grooving down there in Greenville, man. It's,
Well, we're getting warmer, so thank God you're going to be coming back this way. We get out of that shit up there. Not that you guys are in shit, but that's not nice weather to me. So, sorry. You can have your fires. I'll keep the pool.
Yeah, more shit's about to happen tonight.
Is it really? You guys get some more bad weather coming in.
Yeah. Corey and I both live in Carroll County, and they're calling
chickens
for
are
up to
pissed.
9 inches or something ridiculous like that.
How much?
Yeah.
Up to 9.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that, man. We went down to I think 38 last night, and damn, man, I'll tell you. And I'm being from the Northeast, I've seen a lot of I've had my time there, but after being here for a little bit and then going down to 38, that totally sucks. I was like,
See, I've heard if you live closer to the water in Florida, it's like the coldest 70-degree weather you'll ever experience.
yes, it's crazy. It's just it's totally crazy, and we don't even go in the pool because it's like 60 something. I'm like, a bunch of pussies, I guess. I don't know. That's what happens. You know what I mean? You get old and whatever. Anyway. We can. So we're going to be going to Greenville, North Carolina. That'll be very cool. I'll have to make sure I get some goodies for the bus. So again, I want to thank you guys for hanging. Don't go anywhere. I know Neely's not going anywhere. Corey, you can't go nowhere either, man. You just got to hang here.
I'll stay.
All right.
We'll hang out.
Coming up, we have a band that's from Maryland, Pennsylvania. What is it, PA? What does that say? Maryland and Pennsylvania? I could be wrong.
Are you talking about Speed? So Speed lives in Pennsylvania, but he's a Baltimore area band.
All right, got it.
In the scene.
All right. Well, we're going to be bringing Speed up on stage. He's from the band Silvertung. We've been playing their music for a long time, and we got some new music that's come in, and we have him in the audience. I'm going to bring him up on stage, so I will get him right up here, man, and get that going. And if you're just tuning in, you are listening to Boston Rock Radio. This is the Rockin' Road Trip, and we're in Baltimore and hanging out with Anoxia, Carbonstone, and also Silvertung. And we're just waiting for Speed to come up on stage. I'm not sure if why that didn't go through. Maybe that'll do it. There he is.
There he is.
What's up, man?
Hey, how are you guys?
We're doing
Hey,
good,
homie.
brother. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. This is thank you guys so much. I feel like this is a family reunion for me.
Yes.
It is. It is. We just feeling the love, my friend. We just wanted to get you up here. We've been Boston Rock Radio's been playing your music for a bit, and we got some of the new stuff, so that's pretty badass. And just super excited to have you stop in here and hang out for a little bit, and maybe play a couple of tunes and chat. So what's going on with you?
Wow, what isn't going on with me is let's see. Back in 2019, when COVID, I've been listening to you guys talk about the whole COVID thing, and yeah, I couldn't agree more. In 2019, the whole band just kind of went, "See you later, dude. We're gonna go do our own thing." And the thing that sucked is, like, in 2020 and 21, I had a bunch of tours booked already, so it was kind of like, "Oh snap! What do you do at this point?" So I pulled all my resources together, and we got some shows done. We did some quick runs. One of the last shows we did was Rockfest 2021, so that was a good highlight for us. It felt really good to get out there in front of a large crowd and just give them what every rock or honestly any live music fan is looking for today.
Right.
Yep.
That's they want the music, but now everybody's been, for lack of a better word, been cooped up for so long that they want to get out there and they want to see the live music, and and some still feel that they just want to kind of like hang back a little bit, which is all cool. But I think there's a lot more people that just want to get out there and just want to get back into the rock and roll scene and the live music and all the badass stuff that's out there with it. So that's it's tough right now. I think it's just an area of people just still staying on the side of caution, which is kind of from what I'm seeing from my side. So
yeah, and then I totally believe that that's understandable, and you gotta whatever makes you feel best. I know I can probably speak for Crystal and Corey. What makes us feel best is hitting that stage and just that whole live thing. I don't care if you do drugs, you don't do drugs. If you're a musician and you play live, that is your drug.
That's your drug.
Right. Yeah.
And without it, it's kind of a downer.
Yeah, it's got to be, because you're so used to just being out there and everybody's you get on that high of just being back out on the road and playing in front of all the fans and all your music, and then for it to come to a complete halt like it did, and pick up the pieces and start again, it's almost like starting completely over.
Yeah. At some points it is. I mean, you're like, for Silvertung, I've been rebuilding for the last year, which we have a lot of announcements coming out because I think we've finally solidified every member finally.
Excellent.
And we already have shows booked for this year as well, and it's a scary point because you just don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. But to be honest, man, all the touring that Silvertung has done through the years, this whole break, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, has really, really made me sit back and appreciate small shows to big shows, to every single fan that we've met, the ones we haven't met. It gives you a whole new perspective. And just speaking with some of the fans that we've had an opportunity to, they feel the same. We feel like, wow, we took a lot of things for granted. Mm-hmm. And now looking back on it, hindsight now is like, man, I just would have went to every show that I could have.
Right.
And now it's all been taken away to some degree. I'm not trying to bring this all down because it's not what this is about. This is about getting over all this and moving into the future to where touring is a huge thing again.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I talked to a lot of people in the industry, and it's going to open. It really, truly, truly is. It's going to open up to the point to where I wouldn't say we're going to get back to normal by 2023, but I think we're going to be damn close.
Yeah,
I really do.
And I think you're right. I think people are just they're coming out to some of the shows that are out there now. They're testing the waters to see what it's like. I think the industry is testing just to kind of see where that limit's going to be for the shows, because you just don't know. You have the big Shiprock is coming up this weekend, so. And those bands had already had to go out of this. Seven Dust and a couple of the others had to, they.
Oh, well.
And so it's like you just can't, really say what's going to happen next week. You could book a show and things could change that quick. But on the upswing, a lot of great music's come out. Everybody's trying to move forward with all the. The great tunes that have been coming out, the music as far as coming into me and a lot of the other stations I talk to is just totally killer, and it's awesome to see that, and people are starting to pick up some pieces and want to move forward. And I'm looking forward to hopefully you guys make it down this way so I can come check you out.
Absolutely, and I'm hoping that there's a really good chance of a Carbonstone, Anoxia, and Silvertung show, because I'm sure the
yes.
Come on overdrive.
Oh man, does that mean you're going to make me travel for that one?
We really can
all three bands. We've all known each other. I'm not sure if all three bands have been on one bill before.
That would be crazy.
No.
Absolutely not.
That would be a great show.
Speed and I played for years before Carbonstone and I played.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
We used to frequent a club at one time, and like every other Friday, one of us was there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
It's totally that would be a crazy show. You'd have a lot of you would have no problem selling those tickets out.
It would sell out. It would definitely sell out.
Absolutely.
Sell out. Man,
Absolutely.
That would be very cool. Well, I'm glad to hear that, hopefully things are starting to get back together and get things organized. And, I appreciate you sending those tunes to me, and, you being able to come and hang out with us here. And, it's kind of not really a formal interview thing. We just want to be able to, start talking with bands, let them, find out what's going on with them, what's coming up, so the listeners can hear it, and their fans can hear it, and kind of get an idea where, and listen to them in person instead of, because, obviously texting and the messaging thing is cool, but when you can listen to people live, it kind of gives them a sense of, hey, shit, this stuff's starting to get back together, and, there's, hope for pushing forward and big shows, and, getting back to some sort of normalcy for the music industry, and everybody's looking forward to it. So, it's cool when, that happens. So, we'll just keep pushing.
Definitely. Thanks for having me on, because, it's good to be able to talk to people.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is. And that's what's great about this about Clubhouse, is that I can bring you on here, and it's still broadcasting live on the radio. But Clubhouse makes it so that I can bring people in as co-hosts, and I can have you up on the stage and you could talk, and we can have people down below that can, ask questions and things like that. And it's very, very cool. So I got the two new songs you sent me. I'm gonna jump into one right now, and then we'll come back. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna play Taunted first.
Sweet.
And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Boston Rock Radio Live. We are on Clubhouse Live. And I have Speed from the band Silvertung in the studio, along with Anoxia and Carbonstone. So you want to come over and join us, you just got to click on one of the links that's on the Facebook page, and you can come right in there and hang out. We'll probably be taking some questions when we come back in a little bit. Right now, we're going to jump into some music. This is called Taunted by Silvertung, right here, Boston Rock Radio. What's Up, Rockers? Tune in daily, 12 o'clock, to listen to the Lunchtime Rock Block, where you can hear your favorite music during your lunch hour. If you got a request or a message, hit me up. Hey, you can even go over to bostonrockradio.com and leave a message, and I'll play it on the next live Lunchtime Rock Block right here on Boston Rock Radio, where you hear new rock first.
I love it. Florida's best rock. Boston Rock Radio.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we are live right here at Boston Rock Radio. I'm Wayne Benson, and my co-host is Neely from Carbonstone. We are here on the virtual tour of the new show called Rockin' Road Trip. And our first stop is in Baltimore, and we have Anoxia, Carbonstone, and right now we have Speed from the band Silvertung on the stage, and we just heard their track called Taunted. Very badass, man. That's a kick-ass song.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Can you give us a little insight on that? Is that how that came about?
Well, actually, the first riff that you hear in the song is something that I had for a while, and I just didn't know where to take it, and I kept beating my head against the wall. And I finally figured out a good way of presenting the song. And the odd thing is, at the time, I was speaking with one of our fans who, I'll leave her name out of it. She was going through a lot of troubles. And I felt compelled to write about her. And it was it's pretty much word for word a lot of things that we spoke about. So that song turned out to be pretty special, not just to myself, to her, but it's a very uplifting song. Mm-hmm. It's a very triumphant song through not just because she was a woman, but the fact that she was a woman and she did beat it. Right. And that's, I find those kind of stories inspiring to me. And a lot of times I write about those things. I mean, we could be in a conversation one night, Wayne, and next thing you know, I'm writing a song about you.
Dude, you'd have a whole album if you talked to me.
Hey, you know what? I need new material.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. And, it's, nice when you have something goes out that touches a lot of people, and especially, yourself. And, it's a great song, and it's going to be, making its way through the airwaves through Boston Rock Radio. So if you want to hear more of that, all you got to do is go over to Boston Rock Radio and you can request it. And you can hear more from Silvertung.
Can I request it too?
Yes, you can do anything you want, man. If a band doesn't request their music, man, you got to be crazy if you don't. Why wouldn't you?
All day, every day.
You know what I mean? You can do it. Do it. Just go in there, man. Just click it, and see where it brings you. It's like a slot machine.
And I do want to give a shout out to Crystal there for Dreams, because that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that
was pretty awesome tune.
Thank you very much.
Very, very cool tune. So it's just you guys have all been together for a while, so you're kind of all.
I do have a bone to pick with you, though, Speed.
There you go. You open the door, my friend.
Here we go.
I feel another song coming on.
It's not like a song. I was looking on my my memories the other day, and I was like, oh, this is a live show. Oh, wait, this is the debut of Justify. And I went, oh, that's right. Do you remember that one time? We both debuted a new song in the same night that was called the same thing.
Exactly. I remember that.
I was so mad. I did not want to play. That song that night. I was so nervous, and they made me play it. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it, because he made his song Justify too.
That's so funny. I remember that.
Oh my God, I was so mad. I crossed my arms and stomped away like a little 10th grader. It was horrible.
It seems like you have a shy side to you, Crystal.
Maybe a little bit.
No.
She does. She does.
With music like that? Damn. That's some
Well, get me
serious-
on the stage, and it's like you flip a completely different switch.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
me off the stage,
Oh, yeah.
and you might find me in a corner somewhere.
Well, I see that with a lot of artists. They get up on they get up on stage
an
and they got
alter
to
ego.
talk in the mic and they really kind of fumble their words, but then all of a sudden they jump into a song and you're like, holy crap!
You can ask all my ex-band members. I used to throw up before shows. Seriously.
Yeah,
They're
I
crazy.
believe if there's any musician or artist out there that says, "Oh, I don't have an ego," you're lying.
Yeah, you're lying.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey, look who just stepped in the room, by the way.
Oh, Dan's here.
Oh, Dan's here. Dan, if you want to come up, just raise your hand, man. I'll bring you up.
I don't know if he knows how to do that.
Well, we can. Dan, they're picking on you, man. They're picking. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. Let me see if I can bring him up here. I can invite him to
Just
speak.
raise your horn.
And there he is. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. There he is. He made it. What's up, Dan?
Dan's actually part of the whole small to more interweaved
bands tied together because not just with the Carbonstone and Anoxia thing, but he plays free state bass guitars, which are made by John Malfi of Veer, who is also no stranger to Boston Rock Radio.
Absolutely.
Jesus, listen to all of us.
Out.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So does this like help Baltimore get on the map finally?
I mean, you would think.
How could it not with you guys
here we
hanging
go.
it? You know what I mean?
I mean, Baltimore has so many great musicians. It blows my mind that we are not a bigger part of the industry or the industry map, should I say?
Yep.
That's all the big guys are
we'll
like,
make that.
Baltimore?
We'll get that to change. We'll get that to change. We'll,
Yeah.
especially if you guys have a show together. I mean, that would just be crazy. Anoxia, Carbonstone, and Silvertung
Maximum
together on one
overdrive.
stage. That would just be totally badass.
I think we could
That's-
tour that whole bill.
Yeah.
I think one day.
That would be killer.
Life goal.
That would be
Hell yeah,
awesome.
dude.
That would be awesome.
Life goal.
So, Speed, where is anything else coming up in about that? I mean, are you coming up with any other new tracks that are going to be coming out soon, or how's things going as far as that route?
Yes, actually, we have studio time booked in March. There's probably 3 or 4 songs to go in there with. Probably only come out with one out of the 3 or 4, but needless to say, we're working extremely hard on new music. It's just been a little bit of a tough ride with rebuilding the entire band,
Right.
and but yeah, again, I'm like a junkie for it, so it's like I continue to write every single day.
That's awesome.
And I'm veering into slightly different directions, a little heavier. I've just got the knack for wanting to write heavy. I don't know why. It's just kind of in my blood.
That's cool, man.
I started off as a rap artist, and the next thing you know, I'm singing metal. I don't know what happened there, but
Wow. Well, now there's rap metal out there now, right? So
but yeah, there's plenty of it. That's why I stopped. And then I found out there was even more metal music, so I was like, well, I guess I'm stuck with this one. So
yeah. Well, I mean, your music is well known to a lot of people, and it's definitely we enjoy playing it here on Boston Rock Radio, and
I have a question.
very excited. Crystal, go.
I do have a question. How many times exactly have you built from the ground up? Because I know we've talked about that before, and I think the number maybe 10 years ago was probably about 5.
yeah, it's probably been about 6 now.
Okay.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's
You can't knock them down. You just can't.
Yeah, it's funny. I every time I think my foot's on the gas and and here we go, it's come out of nowhere and
You know what? Though? That's an inspiration. It really is, because I thought I was done. I really did. And I'm like, no, if he can do it, I can do it.
Exactly.
And then I get a phone call from Crystal.
Yeah, I mean it's and out of that comes a whole bunch of new music. When you start interacting with it.
Exactly. I have to be honest though. I've been very, very fortunate with the growth of the band and a lot of the achievements that the band has made. So I don't, I guess I don't feel bad about things that have happened. I think I feel personally very, very fortunate to be able, one, to be healthy enough to continue to do this. Because I've beat myself up quite a bit through the years with stage diving.
Oh, good gosh.
Sometimes people miss you. You land on your head a few times, you start to wake up.
Sounds like
and as you start to get older, and you're in those cold weather things, that arthritis is going to suck. You're going to have to move to Florida, man. You're going to just have to come here.
Believe me, I would love to move to Florida. Trust me.
It's nicer. It's a different place. I'll say that.
There's a reason why people retire there.
That is true. So I'm not ready to retire, so I'm good.
Yeah.
But I still feel very, very fortunate about where I'm at, and what some of my achievements. I never really take the time to reflect on them because I don't hang my hat on those. I just kind of keep looking to the future.
Yeah. No.
And it's just, I can't say anything more, but that I'm definitely a fortunate musician to be in the position that I am and being able to continue to march forward.
That's good shit.
That's awesome, man. And
definitely
we definitely, I'm looking forward to hearing some new stuff. So you always have a home here. So you want to bring some new tunes and test the waters. You just give me a shout, man. We'll do what we can to help you out because I totally dig the band. So
thank you, and absolutely, I definitely appreciate that.
No, it's good. If you're just tuning in, we are live, Boston Rock Radio. I am with the bands Anoxia, Carbonstone, and Speed from the band Silvertung. And we just played one of his tracks. We're going to play another one, and we're going to come back. You guys got a couple more minutes for another song?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is another song from Silvertung. It's called Ain't That a Bitch, right here on Boston Rock Radio. We'll be right back.
rocking with us while you're working from home, we have one thing to say to you. Dude, nice work pajamas.
Thank you.
Boston Rock Radio.
We are live right here at Boston Rock Radio, and that track right there was from Silvertung, and it's called Ain't That a Bitch. That's another killer song, my friend. So how did that come around?
We just spoke about it.
Oh, did you? I'm sitting here with my head spinning in circles today, so sorry.
No, actually, it's the title of it is pretty much the meaning behind it. I just have a really odd sense of humor when it comes to rebuilding the band.
My question was
Ain't that a
warranted.
bitch?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it just comes from a lot of those type of situations. Sometimes the people that are closest to you are the ones that are twisting a knife in your back, and you don't really know it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I get that too. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But then
as long as you walk away with a smile, you're okay.
Or you own a radio station, you can just talk about them. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
I have a question from, I think it's Galen that's in the audience, was wondering if there is going to be a Southern Leg tour if things kick off live, waiting for the opportunity to work with Carbonstone and Silvertung.
Ooh, well, Galen, well, thank you for that. If I had to answer, I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just how
Galen, we just
far.
got to make it happen now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I think things, things are just gonna. They're gonna take their time, but things are gonna change. I think they're on the more positive note now. I think more so than they were. So, and everybody's eager to get out there and just, people are just measuring things. And it's unfortunate you still hear, a lot of stuff still going on, but I think people are ready to make that move. They're just waiting. It's almost like they're waiting. They're in the yellow light area, just being cautious and waiting for the green light. Once that happens, it's gonna be crazy. I think everybody's gonna be just playing everywhere, which is a great thing, and that's what all the the fans are waiting for, is just for.
It'll be full throttle for sure.
Yeah, it's absolutely will be. People will just be going crazy. So. I mean,
Looking forward to those days.
Yeah, and I think they'll come. I think you're right. I think it's just people are just going to take their time, and things will just pull forward, and we'll see what happens. I mean, we can always come back on here. You guys are more than welcome to come here anytime, and we can sit down and chat and just talk, and we can open it up to a larger audience if somebody wants to. Wanda, if you want to have any questions, feel free to raise your hand. I'll bring you up. You can ask. Galen, you're still on the floor here, so if you have any other questions, feel free to unmute your mic and you can speak.
Nah, I don't really have a whole lot of questions. I'm just sitting here enjoying.
All right, my friend. Well,
Awesome,
we appreciate that very much.
I'm glad to see Speed is healthy again.
Thank you, Galen. I appreciate that. Yeah, the last couple of, I'd say the last 3 weeks have been pretty rough for me, but who knows if it was the Rona, if it was the Omicron, if it was the Delta, if it was the whatever they want to call it this time. I have no idea. All I can say is it knocked me on my ass.
Yeah.
So thank you, Galen. I do appreciate that.
Galen is actually
no problem.
the Baltimore scene as well. So Galen is close personal friends with somebody who has run sound for all three of the bands on here tonight, Mr. Scott.
Very nice.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's hidden.
Yeah, Mr. Scotty Lang. He
Personal sound guy.
He was over my house today, actually.
Very nice.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with him a few hours ago. We spoke about what you guys were doing, Neil. So that's great. Thank you.
See, you got that now.
He said he was on the phone for a few hours. That's what he said.
Right.
Oh, so I'm not the only one. That's good to know.
Well,
Fortunately, Scott is not very tech savvy, and he doesn't do a lot of social media, so he's probably not listening.
Well, if you are Scotty, we love you anyway. Doesn't matter, man.
Absolutely.
yeah, that's
Amen.
There's so much. What's up?
Amen.
Hey, who? What's up?
What?
You said amen.
I said amen.
Oh man, wait! I didn't know what the hell you were saying there. I thought you said, "Hey man." I'm like, what?
Wayne said, hey man, nice shot.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell is he saying? Amen. Amen. Well, it's I got Wanda's gonna come up on stage. Might have a question, so let me just see. Let me just get her up here. Hold on one second, and we'll invite her to speak.
I think your chicken nuggies are crunchy.
Oh,
I have chicken nuggies for dinner.
chicken nuggies. Wanda, I gave you an invite to speak. I don't know if you know how to get in from that point. You can raise your hand again. I can hit the button for you, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it took me a minute to figure it out.
Yeah, it's there she is. Hi, Wanda. You're live on the air, Boston Rock Radio. What is up? You got a question for anybody on the panel here?
I want to know when Corey gets to dye his hair, is Crystal going to do it?
Absolutely.
Yes, he is.
Actually, I thought I was supposed to, Corey.
Oh.
You lied to me.
I'm sorry.
We just don't know a color, right? Is that that's the?
I'm totally team green, by the way.
Green. Yeah.
I'm team blue. So,
Never
I
had
guess
his
you
hair.
didn't really explain the situation with that.
Okay, well, because he's never had his hair green, and he wants blue, so we made sure that the song that was kicking ass is my color.
Yep.
And my hair's green, and I did something stupid to it, and I put a dye in it that's now it's like some kind of blue freaking turquoise thing going on, and
it's okay.
I want his hair green. I think it's gonna look great.
Here's a challenge
He
for
pulled
you,
off
Corey.
paint.
What you got, Speed?
Make your hair color a color that Crystal has not had.
Well, that happened a couple months ago. My hair was it was hot pink.
Oh, sweet.
I've been magenta. I've never been yellow. I don't like yellow.
Okay.
But I honestly think that that's it. Hot
Yeah,
pink
so
and yellow.
And
I have a terrible feeling that my hair in the music video is going to either be green or pink.
I say let's just Madagascar his ass.
Yeah.
Purple.
Yeah,
Purple. Yeah, there you go.
Purple.
I'm
Purple
just gonna rainbow Skittles.
Neely, is there any chance your hair's going to change color?
My hair?
Yes.
Let's say yes.
It's gonna change from gray. That's for sure.
Right, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I mean, it's,
I wasn't going to let out my
Grecian formula secret, but
Oh, dude, we all use that shit. What's wrong?
Just for men.
We all got that, man.
You know a lot more about this than I do. What is the hair dyeing secret? Because I keep trying to dye mine black, and blonde hair keeps rushing back through. What do I do to stop that?
Go ahead, Crystal.
Okay, so you're gonna have to strip your hair completely. You have to bleach it first. And
Sounds
your
like it
best
hurts.
bet, well, if the chick that knows what she's doing, it won't. If you
it
put a
depends on your hair.
Yeah, and if you
Crystal
put a
did
box
mine right
dye,
before the last video shoot, and it wasn't necessary for my hair, but
but if you're used to dyeing your hair box dye black, and you keep having blonde or AKA gray come through, you need to bleach it.
Yet. I'm waiting for that to happen, but this blonde just keeps like sneaking through.
It's okay. It's all right.
And this is how you know that we are all in rock bands, because we are talking about dyeing our hair.
Yes.
I was going to say earlier, Wayne, we should congratulate ourselves because the conversation hasn't devolved into talking about cars, and now here we are on hair dye.
Well,
no, seriously, if you strip your hair and bleach it, and then put like a semi-permanent black, if that's the color that you're going for, it's, for one, it won't suffocate your head. It won't make your hair fall out. And two,
amen to that.
It'll last longer.
So this show is now hair by Anoxia.
I told you.
I like it. Because
I'm a makeup slut.
Yeah.
I do the music thing. Like,
see, then that's good. We can have you on here. We could bring
See,
you on
there
the
you go,
panel.
Wayne.
Yeah, we could have a whole new show right there. Bring all the
You know
rock
it.
people in and say, "Look, what do you want to do?" Crystal will help you.
I got you. I build video sets. I do graphic design. Like we can do this all night.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna share with you a blooper because it's making its way onto the internet that I did the other night. So I might as well just say it now, just so I can get it out of here.
Okay.
I did a live interview the other night with two ladies. We were doing a cancer benefit we did one this past weekend.
I saw that.
It was very, very successful. It was all metal bands. It was just totally awesome. It was great. I haven't been out in a while, and it was very cool to do that. But I did have an interview with them last Wednesday, and of course, I tripped up on some words, which kind of really went, especially when you're talking to two ladies.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's worse than that.
Wayne.
I know. I was talking, and I went to say, and it's up on my page now. She put it up on my page. It's a joke, and they got it, and they didn't have a problem with it. But I was like, holy shit! I was talking with them, and I went to go say, do you? Oh boy, this is even tougher than I thought it would be. Know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play it for you, so then you could just hear the little clip. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Oh no. She beat me to it, and she got it on my page before I could get out of it. So, and it happened live on the air in Clubhouse, live on the air. So it ended up on my page, and I said, okay, well, just got to deal with it. That's what happens with live radio. And
God bless.
Yes, it is. Now, I was interviewing them about the show. I'm just trying to get to the part that she did for me here. And it just kind of like got out there, and now they got me every time they talk to me. They got me, which is pretty cool, I guess. So, until you hear it,
branded.
Yeah. Oh, I'm more than branded. Okay, so let's see. Is that the one there? I'm sorry, I didn't think it would take this long to find it, but obviously, my Facebook page is.
It's your show.
When Facebook's not haunting me. Okay, it's right here. Yikes. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready as I'm good.
We're ready.
All right.
Let's hear
To just have a great time, meet some people, and do what we can to help support this cause. I have Lauren and Ashley on stage with me here. We're live on Clubhouse, and we have some people in the audience. And hey, we'd love to have you come over. We're going to be here for a couple more minutes. You guys just want to give a quick.
No, I do not. No.
All right, you got it. Yeah.
So that's not where I thought it was headed.
Yeah. It wasn't where I was heading either, but holy shit.
Wayne, holy shit, man.
Yeah, so that was big. And I was like, I said it twice because I didn't believe that I just said it. And then she said, no, thanks. And I was like, oh, shit. So I was, they got me good. And then it's up on the page, and people.
Crystal is in tears, dude. Crystal's in tears right now.
Oh, dude. I mean, her mother, her grandmother all laughed. Oh, geez. It was.
God, dude. That's awesome.
It's even better that the mother were listening.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Yes.
So,
oh my God.
I figured I might as well just get it out there because someone's going to find it soon. I was sitting on my page, so.
And that's good on you. That's good on you.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's what happens. That's live radio. So anyway, we're going to get back to the ending part of this whole show because I don't want to keep everybody here all night with my bloopers, and I figured that would be a great way just to like break the ice a little bit, right? So
that was awesome.
Yeah, it was totally crazy. Especially when I try to keep talking afterwards. And then I tell my wife what I said, and she's like, what? Yeah. The only time, now you can record on Clubhouse. And that was the only, I never do. And that was the only time I did, and everybody got it. Yep, they all got it. They all recorded it, and they all played it, and their mothers heard it, and their grandmother heard it, and they all laughed.
Epic.
That makes it even better.
Yeah, and then I went to the show, and they were all there, and they're like, "Oh, that's the Queef guy." Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm getting it's cool. I can deal with it. You know what I mean? It's on me. I love it. Anyway, you're listening to Boston Rock Radio Live. We've gone from comedy to hair to 3 badass bands that we are playing live here tonight, and we have them all in the studio. And I'm just super excited. I want to, thank you guys for coming in. And this has just been awesome. Speed, greatly appreciate you taking the time. I'm glad you're feeling better. You get to hang out. Open door whenever you need it, my friend. And, you got some new music. We will be more than happy to play that and get that out on the air for you, too. So,
thank you so much for having me. I really do appreciate it.
No, you're welcome, man. You need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. You want to just tell everybody, you give your last shout out if you want. You can tell people where they can find Silvertung and stuff like that, and we'll move on from that point.
Do you want my address or you?
Don't make me.
It's silvertung.com. That's silvertung.com. From there, you can find all of our links. We're everywhere that we can be. We're even in your kitchen and you don't know it.
Nice. See?
Yes.
Love it. And if you want to hear their music, all you got to do is just go over to Boston Rock Radio. You can hit that request button and you can hear their latest tracks that are out there. And, maybe you can start pushing them up into the chart and they can hang out with Anoxia and Carbonstone, who've been there for a little bit. And I still have Crystal here with me. She's going to color my hair too. And I want to, Crystal, thank you so much for taking the time to come and hang out with us tonight. It was
Thank you for having me.
very cool. You guys, I feel like I've known you guys forever, so it's just awesome to be able to finally hang out with everybody in one room, which is cool. Corey, always a pleasure, my friend, and we greatly appreciate it. Everybody's, looking forward to, hearing more from you guys. And, that's very cool. Dan, thanks for coming up and hanging out, brother. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And Neely, always a pleasure, man. Thank you so much for co-hosting with me. And we're heading to Greenville, South Carolina next month. And not sure, we don't have a lineup yet, right, though, or do we? We just those 3? Are those the 3 we're going to have? For sure.
Let me pull that up again.
I got them right here. I think it's Redefined.
Yep.
Award to Win. Is that what it was?
Yep.
And Cutthroat Susie, who is doing good on the charts right now with their songs that are out there. So you can find these bands on Boston Rock Radio. You can request them also.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, that's it's all cool, man. I'm so excited that, this night is turned out well, and you guys are awesome for coming and hanging out with me. Galen, thank you for stopping up also and hanging out with us, my friend. Wanda, appreciate it. I see LA Skies down there, Kyle's down there. Appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out. And hey, you want to find out more about Boston Rock Radio, please go over to bostonrockradio.com. Check it out. There's reviews. There's all kinds of badass music. And check out the top 25 and all the other cool music that's out there. And there'll be more music coming your way soon, so don't go anywhere. I want to thank everybody that's here again tonight on Clubhouse. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for
thank you.
Hanging out.
Yeah, thank you.
We look forward to more new music, my friends. So keep it coming this way, and we will blast it on the airways for you.
Make it loud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, make it loud. I like that.
That's my new thing.
Yes. And and next week we could have a show that is hair by Anoxia. So just keep an eye on the posts. Okay. Hair and makeup by Anoxia. How's that?
There you go.
That'll work, right? All right, you guys have a great night. Thank you so much again, and we will talk soon.
Bye.
I'm gonna finish out.
Everybody.
Rock on, man. We're gonna finish out the show with a new track. It's not new. It's been out a while, but this is Dirty Honey with Rolling 7 right here on Boston Rock Radio. Don't go anywhere because more music coming your way.